Back out doing my little walkie walk. Trying to get myself back into some good shape. Man, I'm talking about over that little Christmas holiday. I done extended that thing. I got past my birthday, man. I got a little Chris Kringle working down here, man. So I got to fix that. Get my workout life back together. You know what I'm saying? Get back to my walking journey. But anyways, this little old topic might be controversial, and it's okay. Because the thing is, when I say this, I'm speaking to you on how things work, not how you feel. So African American men, I want to say something to you, and I think all the other nations and all the other men and the other ethnicities have got it already, but you ain't really got it yet. So let me tell you something. You are responsible for it all. What we need to start doing as African Americans is start looking at ourselves as a nation. And in that nation, you are responsible for everything. You're responsible for the land. You're responsible for the old people. You're responsible for the children. You're responsible for the women. That's you. You're responsible for that as a man. African American men, you are responsible. When you see your women out there wilding out, when you see old people unprotected, when you see children being molested, it has to be something innate inside of a man that says, we got to take care of this. And so back years ago, 2007, when I was traveling around and going to different countries and things and whatnot, I saw something and it brought to my realization that I needed to express this. Black men, African American men, even the women and old women that you do not like, even the old men that you do not like, even the children that you feel are tearing up communities, you're responsible for all of them. Because when you go to other nations, the men are responsible for the women, children, old folks. That's the doggone truth. Don't go to China and say, man, go to China and see if the women running things. Go to Thailand and see if the women running things. Go to Dubai, see if the women are running things. No, it's a natural order. The women have natural respect for the men because the men take care of it all. You can't be out here telling women, we want this from you, we want this from you, and you can't even provide protection, safety, stuff like that. You can't. It's impossible. This is why our women, our African American women, are sitting in groups with other women, other nationalities, talking about they don't feel safe. At least amongst our community, we should be able to protect our women enough. But this is what happens when you integrate, everything spreads out. When you integrate into a society that is not your own, you spread out. So right now, African Americans in this country are spread out. They're all over the place. All over the place, all over the nation. But there's still an innate responsibility to provide for women, old people, and children. You are responsible for this. You're responsible for these people. Even the ratchet women you do not like, you're responsible for them. When you're building a nation, when you look at yourself as a nation, you start thinking different. You say, okay, these women, these old people, all this stuff, this is my responsibility. Their happiness or protection issues rely somewhat on me. But when you look at yourself as a nation, when you look at yourself as a father of a nation, that's what happens. That's exactly what happens. You start saying, okay, I gotta look at this thing a little bit different. I'm African American. I'm in a country that is not mine. We were taken. We don't have no identity, all of that, blah, 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 blah. But first, get back to the business of being a man. It's our job. We are responsible for women, old people, and children, even the ones you don't like. Even the ones you don't like. You're responsible for them. But when you think as a nation, it's easier to comprehend exactly what I'm saying. Ask somebody from Mexico. Do they let the women run the country? No, they don't. They might have a woman leader, but she know that the men, she has a great respect for her men in her country. That's why she can run up and be so bold, because she know the men in her country, they're gonna stand up if they need to stand up. Black men in this country, I know what we've been through, I know but you gotta start thinking as a nation. And as a nation, you are responsible for it all. The man is responsible for it all. If you see this any other way, man, I don't know who told you, but you're not gonna be a nation if you continue to think the way that we think. Like, we're gonna be easily destroyed because the women don't trust you, because you can't provide basic safety and protection from the people, the foreigners that are amongst us. You can't provide protection for that. You can't provide protection for your children. When your children go outside, you be scared for your children's life. It should not be this way, because the men need to stand up. The young men are taking the communities. They have taken your communities, and they over here camped out on every corner telling you you can't come outside. It's the men's job of every community to say, nope, we're gonna rein these young dudes in. We're gonna let them know that we're the OGs and we have this from here. That's how it works. The men have to be in charge. The men have to stand up. And so, African-American men in this country, I know you've been operating a different way, but this is the only way that's gonna lead you to true freedom, true nationhood. It's the only way. And America ain't gonna give you this nationhood. You're gonna have to find it in your hearts to do it yourself. And that's all I got to say about that, man. Y'all have a great evening or a great day. I'm gonna continue enjoying my little old views of the water, and I'm gonna get on by my day, man. Y'all be good.